Hi guys, I'm Taco, and today I'm going to be showing you my first thoughts on Black Clover. Now, you may agree with me with this, or you may not. I don't really mind either way, because this is just my immediate thoughts on the series. So please, if you agree with me, that's great, but if you don't, that's alright. Now, Black Clover, which was made by Yuki Tabata and then brought to us by Studio Pierrot, it seems to be a very good anime, and to me it's very similar in respects to other anime that I've watched, for example Fairy Tail, and that's where I'm going to use my first point. Now, everyone is able to use magic or some sort of magic to help them accomplish everyday tasks, and it's kind of ironic in a way that the main character is unable to use magic. But with everyone being able to use magic, you obviously have a few people who are gifted who's able to use slightly better magic and advanced magic. And next is how they use magic. They're able to cast basic spells. Once they turn 15, they get a book which is called the Grimoire. And there's many different types of these. They come in different sizes, and they seem to be personalised kind of for the person, as the Grimoire chooses the person. So it's kind of bad when the two main characters both get two very powerful grimoires. Yuno getting a 4-leaf clover, which the first named wizard king used to defeat a beast. So this just shows how powerful Yuno has to be able to get such a powerful grimoire. And then Asta, which is kind of different because yes, it shows he's not able to use magic, but yet he's able to obtain a grimoire after proving himself, after saving or trying to save Yuno. And he gets the 5-leaf clover, which has a demon inside, so he basically kind of uses demon magic. But to me, the 5-leaf clover is extremely good because he's able to pull out a giant sword, and this sword is able to do lots of different things like cut through magic and block it as well, or just stop the magic in general, which is very, very cool. So that just proves the potential that Asta actually has. Even though he's not able to use magic, he's able to get this powerful grimoire. What's going to be interesting is how they show power progression and how they're going to move on from here. From having the two very powerful grimoires, what are they going to do to show them getting more powerful? Because they're going to have to come over harder and harder enemies. So it's going to be very interesting to show how they're going to be at the end of the season, because they're going to have to be extremely powerful, or are they going to do something where they have to band together to help each other out with like different people supporting each other with their magic, or is it going to be like they're going to combine magic into their own to make themselves more powerful? It's going to be very interesting for how they do it. Next, a good point I like about it is the social system and how it's clearly defined. Now, the higher ups, or the elite, basically like the royals, they live on a big hill, and on this hill they have prosperity, and they're doing good for themselves because obviously they're royals, so it shows how they're the higher class. And then you have the common everyday people who are living on basically kind of barren land, and they survive on eating potatoes. Or that seems to be the main staple of the series. One thing I like about it is how it shows the common people, each village and town, helping each other to get through the winter, and how everyone helps each other. Because Asta and Yuno grew up in a church with lots of other children who had no family, which is very heartwarming and shows how they're able to move on through life. Even having a bad start, they're able to get anywhere they want to as long as they try the hardest, which is something I really, really like. Now, after watching the first 10 episodes, it shows that Asta is very loud. He's always shouting, so I kind of want to know why he does this, but it's kind of funny. Like, after the first few episodes, you hear him shouting, and it is a bit funny, but then because he's shouting all the time, it kind of loses its touch. So that's one kind of thing I don't like about it too much. If we could either dull him down shouting, or like make him talk normal, then that'd be much better. Now, this was my immediate thoughts on Black Clover. I'm going to go into more detail about the grimoires and the magic knights, and basically lots of different parts about Black Clover, and I'll be doing a full review for the whole series after I've watched it all, so I can get a full comparison. This is just my immediate thoughts after watching about the first 10 episodes. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button, and if you didn't, hit the one right next to it, and tell me in the comments down below what you think of Black Clover, whether you like it or not, or what parts about it that you like the best. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.